welcome back to Outrageous Attractions. It is Dina here. I hope you're doing so well, having a great year, great life, great day, great week, whatever you're doing, I hope it's bloody great. Today we are going to be reacting to 10 things WWE want to... What does WWE stand for? Worldwide Wrestling? No, obviously not, that's so stupid. One sec. Hang about. Hang on. Why is it not coming up? 1 second. World Wrestling Entertainment. That's what it means. Booyah. You learn something new every day, guys. You learn something new every day. 10. This is what we're reacting to. 10 things WWE wants you to forget about The Rock. This is by What Culture Wrestling. Yeah, I mean, let's just get into it because I have no idea what these 10 things could be.
This is what an actual Brahma bull looks like. That's a cow with a goiter. Kill it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a phenomenon of meat and teeth, probably the most successful all-round entertainer of all time. His movies have grossed nearly $6 billion, which is almost as much as What Culture pays me. He's ultra famous and, from all accounts, ultra nice, which is sickening, but he has a couple of things in his past
he does seem
that
pretty
might
nice.
raise an eyebrow.
Go on then.
A people's eyebrow. You get where I'm going here. I'm Adam from It Doesn't Matter What My Name Is. And here are 10 things WWE want you to forget about The Rock.
Who's this
Number
by?
10, all the other
What
people
Culture?
called
Love it.
The Rock. The Rock has many names. He's the Brahma Bull, which again looks like this. He's the People's Champion. He's Rocky Maivia. He's Dwayne. He's the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, except that one really should be Kane after attaching a car battery to Shane O'Mac's junk. But he will always be The Rock. The original, the best. He's at least the third person to be called The Rock. Ole Anderson called himself Alan The Rock Rogowski in the 60s, but much more famous was Don Morocco, who wrestled as Don The Rock Morocco in the 70s and 80s.
He
and
is
was the first ever king of
gigantic.
the ring. He's a Hall of Famer now, but considering how much money WWE has tied up in Dwayne The Rock Johnson's drawing power, they would probably like fans to remember him as The Rock, and him alone. Number 9, he borrowed some of his signature catchphrases. The Rock is the reason why the word SmackDown is in Webster's dictionary. I'm serious. He actually created a new word. I can barely create a new sandwich without bursting into tears. The Rock has been responsible for so many signature phrases and words that it's hard to count, but for some of them, he had a little help. Jabroni, which is a play on the word jobber, is one of The Rock's best known words. After all, the SmackDown Hotel is located on Jabroni Avenue, rough neighborhood. But that word was actually created by wrestling legend and magnificent Twitter nutcase, the Iron Sheik. In the 2014 documentary, The Sheik, Rock admits that he got the word from the man who will make you humble. The Rock is also known as the People's Champion, and he got that one from Muhammad Ali. Now, The Rock has again publicly admitted this, and also revealed that Ali's family told him to keep using it. But seeing as those two phrases are practically trademarked by WWE at this point, maybe don't mention it. Number 8, Rikishi tried to murder someone for him. So attempted homicide is a crime, right? I didn't just dream
that can't be true.
If you hit someone with your car, you go to jail. Or I guess you could just settle things in a no-holds-barred match at No Mercy 2000. I guess. So Steve Austin had to take time off for neck surgery, and the WWE wrote him off TV by having him be hit by a car. The driver of that car? Rikishi. You know, the guy from Too Cool who put his bum in people's faces. Yeah, he tried to murder Steve Austin, and he did it for The Rock. Like a present, I guess. So was this a heel turn for Rocky? Turns out no, Rikishi had lied about The Rock telling him to do it. It was actually Triple H. It's complicated and stupid, but the moral is when you're next looking for a gift to give to your dad or your cousin on their birthday, don't go with golf clubs or a fancy watch, just borrow their car and use it to mow down one of their workmates. The best a man can get.
Oh my god.
Number 7, his rubbish sharpshooter. The Rock is to the sharpshooter what John Cena is to the STF, or what a dog is to algebra. The thing about the Rock sharpshooter, he just straps it in and he just sort of sits there. There's no tightness, barely any torque on the spine. It's painfully obvious that it's not obviously painful. In a truly inspired moment of online sass, Bret Hart once tweeted, I have a lot of respect for The Rock, but I'd be more than happy to teach him how to put the sharpshooter on correctly. That is a cold burn. A Canadian
literally.
burn. Number 6, all of his finishing moves are terrible. At least the sharpshooter is a good move in essence, but The Rock's actual finishes are perfect examples of top-level theatrics elevating piece of crap moves. The Rock bottom is a side slam. It's the opponent falling backwards. At least the AA has height. At least the zigzag looks like it has a whiplash effect. At least Hogan dropped his leg on people's necks. And all those moves are terrible. And then we get to the people's elbow, which is a standing leg drop. As a signature move, fine, it pops the crowd. But to beat people? The move that ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign? No, sir. This will not stand. The people's elbow is one step above the worm. There. I said it, and I don't feel good about saying that. Number 5, the Royal Rumble debacle. One of the most valuable things about The Rock is that he's a guaranteed pop. WrestleMania 27 looking like a turd in a sock? Rub some Dwayne Johnson on it. There, instant hype. People love him because he looked like he can flex a unicorn into existence. And also, his smile is delightful. No one could boo The Rock, right?
Oh, it is.
Turns out, you can find a way. The Royal Rumble 2015, aka Boo, the musical, when Daniel Bryan was eliminated early and Reigns won the whole thing after taking a nap in the corner, the people were ready to burn him alive. Rub some Dwayne Johnson on it, right? Wrong. Even though The Rock came out, the fans still booed even louder.
Oh,
and
no.
Look at The Rock's face. Look how hurt and confused and pissed he is. In a backstage interview after the Royal Rumble, The Rock seemed flustered and angry that the fans would boo him. It was a horrible, uncomfortable moment that the WWE want forgotten quick. Number 4, duping the fans with Once in a Lifetime. A whole year. That is how long the WWE pushed Once in a Lifetime down our throats. A whole fruity pebbling year. It could never happen twice, they said, whilst explicitly planning to do it twice. The Rock revealed in public interviews that the whole plan was to do 3 WrestleManias, 27, 28, 29. It was always going to happen, yet they sold us once in a dick-kicking lifetime. They fooled us all, and The Rock helped. Here is a picture of The Rock.
What's he like?
I want you, yes, you, at home, listening to this, no, I do mean you, to look at this picture of The Rock. Look into his eyes.
Look into his eyes,
Put your
guys.
face close to your screen and say, you lied to me.
You
Do
lied
it
to
now.
me. You lied to
I'm
me!
not kidding. Say the words. Number 3.
How
he also
amazing
had a
is
shirt
this video?
for surgery. Remember that period in 1999 during his program with Mick Foley when The Rock refused to take off one of his shirts like a husky kid going swimming? The reason he did was to hide some surgery done to, well, his boobs. In 1998,
What?
The Rock contracted gynecomastia. It's called gyno for short. That results in enlargement
A
of
bit
the
easier.
breast tissue. It's more common amongst Samoans.
I wish I
and
had
can
that.
be caused by using steroids or growth hormones. Now, The Rock had it corrected surgically and wore a shirt to hide that fact from the public. And no, before you go putting 2 and 2 together, I just want to point out that The Rock having breast reduction surgery is not funny. It's not funny. Don't laugh. The Rock having breast reduction surgery is not funny. Stop laughing. It's not funny. Number 2, refusing to feud with HBK. It's one of the greatest feuds that never happened, but it almost did. According to Shawn Michaels talking on JR's podcast, Pat Patterson once approached the two men about a feud. HBK was into it, but The Rock refused. There are many rumoured reasons for this. According to Rock's grandmother, of all people, Michaels once disrespected her during his
Who the
Rock
hell,
review.
man?
You don't piss off the grandma of someone this size. Also, Bret Hart has spoken about Michaels and Triple H trying to sabotage The Rock's push in 1997. That sounds like something they do. But all that's known for sure is that when Wade Keller interviewed The Rock and asked if he had any interest in working with Shawn Michaels, he said simply, none whatsoever. Ouch. And number 1, going mental on Mick Foley. The I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind at the Royal Rumble is a stone cold classic and one of the most brutal matches to watch in the
Look at his face!
Part of that is the Ball's ludicrous number of chair shots to the head that The Rock gave poor Mick Foley. Basically, The Rock got carried away. He clobbered Foley with 10, count 'em, 10 chair shots. That is insane. And they're bloody hard ones too. They split his head open. If you watch wrestling
Look at his
documentaries
head!
beyond the match, you can see that those shots traumatized Foley's kids and his wife so much they had to leave ringside, and Foley said he wanted to strangle Rock for going overboard.
Oh my
According to
God.
Foley's autobiography, it also took Rock a long time to apologise. Bad
No
form, people's
way.
champ. Jabroni move. And that's
Bro.
our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.
Adam! How good was that video? Literally love that. Make sure you go check the original down below and all his other videos because I'm sure they're just as good. Well, there you go. 10 things you didn't know about The Rock that we all want, you know, to forget. Hang on, what does it say? that WWE wants us to forget, which is, you know, I can imagine why some of those we want to forget about. That end one was a bit crazy, like 10 times he got smacked around the head. Did you see the blood on his face? Oh my Jesus Christ. That was such a good video. I really enjoyed that one. If you guys enjoyed it too, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, then please make sure you subscribe because I have so many more videos coming your way. Also, if you have any other suggestions, leave them down in the comment section and I'll put them straight on my list for you guys. Sometimes I don't see them straight away because I get quite a few coming a day, so just keep commenting and I'll see it eventually, I promise. Or get me on my social medias, which will be linked down below in my description, down below. And I'll see you guys on there and I'll see you very soon. Bye.